Good evening, folks, and welcome back. We're here on the main stage. Boy, I tell you what, beautiful day for some beautiful competition out here in Currituck, North Carolina. And I got to tell you, if you think you had a treat, if you think you enjoyed some barbecue earlier, you're in for one of the best treats of not only the day, not only the weekend, but probably your whole month. Guys, did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
That's exactly how they wrote it right there.
That's what we paid you for.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll give you the mailing address. Said he feels like $1.50. This is great. It's going to be a good day. Folks, thank you all for coming out here. I know we're doing this live on the live stream today, and thank you all for joining us in. You're going to really love this. Here they come. Folks, please make welcome Out in the Cold.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
Ready?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless the USA.
Fiddle with old Joe Clock, fiddle will I say. I traveled out 10,000 miles to hear your banjo play. Fiddle with old Joe Clock, fiddle will I say. I traveled out 10,000 miles to hear your banjo play.
Oh, yeah. Well, now I went down to old Joe's house, never been there before. He slept on the feather bed and I slept on the floor. I said,
Fiddle with old Joe Clock, fiddle will I say. Fiddle with old Joe Clock, gotta be on my way.
well, now old Joe Cocky had a mule, his name was Morgan Brown. Every tooth in that mule's head was 13 inches round. I said,
Fiddle with old Joe Clock, fiddle will I say. Fiddle with old Joe Clock, gotta be on my way.
now old Joe Cocky had a house 13 stories high. Every windowsill in that old house was filled with cherry pie.
Fiddle with old Joe Clock, fiddle will I say. Fiddle with old Joe Clock, gotta be on my way.
Take it, Red.
say. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I'll be on my way.
Yeah, girl. Well, now I went down to old Joe's house, never been there before. He slept on the feather bed and I slept on the floor. I said, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I said. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, gotta be on my way. And I said, fare thee well, old Joe Clark, fare thee well, I said. Fare thee well, old Joe Clark, I've been on my way.
Thank you. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We thank the county of Currituck to invite us here today. This is one of those Chamber of Commerce days right here. I don't see a cloud in the sky. This is so beautiful out here.
Yeah, it
We
is.
appreciate everybody for bringing that blue sky to us there. Speaking of blue, is Carolina still winning?
I imagine so.
They were winning in the first quarter.
This is for all you good-looking ladies out there and out in TV live streaming land. I said, hey, good-looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Hey, hey, sweet baby, don't you think, baby, we can find ourselves a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod bowl and a $2 bill, and I know a spot right over the hill. There's soda pop and a dancing free. You wanna have fun? Come along with me. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me? Muskrat, take us to the Grand Ole Opry here, boy. Well, I'm free and ready, so we can go steady. How's about keeping steady company? Well, no more looking, you know I've been cooking. How's about saving all your time for me? I'm gonna throw my date book over the fence, buy me one for 5 or 10 cents. I'll keep it till it's covered with date. I'm writing your name down on every page. Say, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up? How's about cooking something up with me? Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Here's one that was written back in 1969.
Way before I was born.
Never. You'd already retired from bus driving in '69.
I was graduating high school.
Well, that's when you retired driving the bus.
Yeah.
I was a junior, I think.
Anywho, the song was made popular in 1971 by a group called Pure Prairie League.
Craig Fuller.
Craig Fuller. It's one of his buddies, all right. Goes like this. Y'all probably know most of the words to it, too. Maestro.
Can't you see one thing for yourself? Now here I'm with someone else and I'm alone. See, I thought that I might keep it for my own. Baby, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time is right for us to find all the things we thought weren't proper could be right in time? And can you see which way we should turn, together or alone? I can never see what's right or what is wrong. Will it take too long to see now? Baby, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Now it's come to what you want, you've had your way. The things we thought before just faded into gray. And can you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? If it's one of us, I'm sure both will see. Won't you look at me and tell me, baby, what you wanna do? And I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do, yeah. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I keep falling in and out of love with you, falling in and out of love with you. Don't know what I'm gonna do, yeah. I keep falling in and out of love with you.
Toby Tate back here on the drums and the vocals.
Thank you.
We call him T Square.
This is some beach music for you. Kinda. We're close to the beach. So.
This magic moment, so different and so new, unlike any other.
Dance floor is open.
Until I kissed you, and then it happened. It took me by surprise. I knew that you felt it too, from the look in your eye, sweeter than a wine. sweeter than wine, softer than a summer night. Everything I want, I have. Whenever I hold you tight, this magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever.
Forever till the end of time. Whoa,
This magic moment, while your lips are close to mine, will last forever.
forever till the end of time. Whoa,
Thank you.
Thank y'all so very, very much. Uh-oh. All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
You got the rhythm on it?
I think so. Let's go for it.
We're laughing at one another. We haven't played since February.
Hey, let's play it out.
clouds so swift, rain won't lift, the gate won't close, the railings froze. Get your mind off the wintertime now, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. I'm singing, ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Whoa. Well, I don't care how many letters they sent. Morning came and morning went. Pick up your money, pack up your tent, 'cause you ain't going nowhere. I'm singing, ooh-wee, ride me high. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh, buy me a flute and a gun that shoots, tailgate substitute. Strap yourself to a tree with roots, you ain't going nowhere. I'm singing, ooh-wee, ride me high, tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Oh,
Thank y'all for singing along with us.
Mr. Dickie Sanders. Now we got a guy sitting next to me. He's got what they call a banjo,
Oh, it's a boat paddle.
and he pays us to let him
laugh, he
play
got us here.
with us. And so this is one of the songs he wants to play
Well, when
on
you
the
get,
banjo.
when you get to heaven, they give you a harp, but when you get to hell, they give you a banjo.
Hey.
No, that make you sit next to a banjo.
Yeah. Or maybe
Paddle that boat, boy.
accordion or.
Y'all hold on
Back
here.
pockets.
Raps, you ready? All we care about is our end. The other end's just going to have to hang on.
Mr. Red Swain, folks, and everybody else. And the next song.
In a dead silence went across the crowd.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light I see. Oh, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling, stand by me. Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Stand by me.
Stand by me.
With the sky that we look upon should crumble and fall, and the mountain tumble down to the sea. I won't cry.
I will cry.
I won't cry. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling,
Stand by me.
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 So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling,
Stand by me.
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 Whenever I'm in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Oh, darling,
Stand by me.
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 Thank you.
Thank y'all so very much. We do appreciate that.
Quite a few years ago, we did a musical, and believe it or not, on stage and everything like that. And this is one song that stayed with us. It has something to do with fishing.
And something to do with Nags Head.
Yes, sir.
I was lured by the moon to the coast of Carolina. I was hooked by the ebb tide motel. I flopped out onto the Nags Head pier, where I survived in a bucket of beer. 4 dozen fishing poles rose and fell in the swells where the bluefish and mackerel dwell. In the swells where the king mackerel dwell. Oh, the lightning cracked open the dark midnight ocean, and the winds raised hell with the lines, and the thunderstorm poured and drove us indoors to the pinball and more Miller time. As the wee hours passed, faces pressed to the glass, and some gave up and went on. But the faithful we stayed and drank as they prayed. That in the morning the storm would be gone. Oh, we
Drank as we prayed and prayed as we drank, and the monsoon seemed nothing by then. Then the deputies came and put 2 in the tank, and they floundered off into the wind. Now some folks out there spending their whole lives in prayer. Good luck's got to come from somewhere. We imbibed to the dregs on wobbly legs and prayed this fisherman's prayer.
Miss Sue, would you stand up and lead us in prayer?
Give me the strength to get up at dawn. Help me get out of bed. Give me the vision to find my rod and reel. Show me the righteous way to my shoes. Pardon the path I tread.
Drive through.
Bless, O Lord, thy fish, my evening meal. Amen.
Go ahead.
Well, I've been sitting on this old log with my fishing pole in my hand, drinking Kool-Aid and eating me a pork chop. Well, I'm high as a kite. I'm feeling all right. Well, I'm fishing, just fishing in the stream. Well, I done been here for an hour, just beating away the flies. Lord, start to come down. Oh yeah, well, I hope that I don't fall off this slippery fishing log, 'cause the way my head is, I would dang sure drown. Well, I'm fishing, fishing in the stream, oh yeah. Fishing, fishing in the stream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm high as a kite.
feeling alright. Fishing, just fishing in the stream. Pick it, Rat. Well, I done finally got me a nibble, and I caught myself a fish. I pulled him out of the water from his home, yes I did. Well, I looked him in the eye, couldn't do the little fella no harm. Said, hey, Mr. Fish, let's you and me get stoned. What? Yeah, I'm fishing, fishing in the stream, oh yeah. Fishing, fishing in the stream. I'm out again. Well, I'm high as a kite, feeling alright. Yeah, fishing, just a fishing in the stream.
Mr. Moon Monday
Yes,
wrote that
sir.
song.
Thank y'all so very, very much. Yeah.
Gonna let Tommy down there on the guitars, all the way here from Chapel Hill.
Chapel Hill.
That's in North Carolina, near Raleigh, where NC State is, which is really important.
Yeah. It's a suburb of Chapel Hill.
No.
That ship already sailed this year.
But he can sing a mean tune. This is one
So
of
it's
my
all
favorites.
Written by Eric Clapton. And sitting out to Miss Sue and Miss Sue. 2, 3, 4. It's late in the evening. She's wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup and washes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I say, yes, you look wonderful tonight. We go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady who's walking around with me. And then she asks me, do you feel alright? And I say, yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is you just don't realize how much I love you.
Tommy
Tommy
Hartley.
Thank you. Thank you so much for all the pretty ladies in the crowd.
Song from the early 50s, I think. You might know all about it. When you hear it. Starts in the day. 1, 2, 3.
Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made me dead, and I'll pay the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out.
Well, the love light that shines right in your eyes, it has gone out to my surprise. Well, you said goodbye and my heart bled. Well, I loved you then and I love you, yeah.
Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made me dead, and I paid the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out.
Take it, Rat. Well, now I trusted in you that our love would stand.
Your every wish was my command.
You said goodbye and my heart bled. I love you then.
I love you, yeah. Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made me dead, and I paid the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out.
I'll sing it one time, boys.
Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made the dead, and I paid the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burned out. Ashes of love, the flame burned out.
Moon Monday. Captain Moon Monday right there for your listening and enjoyment. All right.
My grandpa, he's 95. He keeps on dancing and he's still alive. My grandma, she's 92. She loves to dance and sing some too. I don't know, but I've been told if you keep on dancing, you'll never grow old. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. Well, I'm a hard-working man, I'm a son of a gun. Been working all week in the noonday sun. Woods in the kitchen and the cows in the barn. I'm all cleaned up, my chores are all done. Take my hand, come along, let's let's go out and have some fun. Come on, darling, play the pretty dress song. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, 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 dance all night long. Pick it! Just starting, night is falling, and I am calling, dance with me. Hey! Come on, mama, don't you look that way? Don't you know when you smile I got to say you're my honey, but my love, you're my heart's delight. Don't you wanna go out tonight? Such a pretty lady, you're such a sweet girl. When you dance, it brightens up my world. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, dance, dance. Dance, 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 dance all night long. Well, I said dance, 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 dance all night long. Dance with me.
Knocking on the door. This song we do for a good friend of ours. Every time we play it, send it out to this guy. One of our good friends from Elizabeth City, Camden. His wife happens to be here today. And I'd like to send this out to Big Al Seidel up there in the nice Carolina blue sky.
We've lost a lot. We lost a lot these last
That's right.
years.
It's for you, big boy. Go take this badge off of me. Well, I can't use it no more. Getting dark, too dark to see, yeah. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Yes, I am. Sing it, boy.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
I'm gonna put these guns in the ground, yes I am. But I can't shoot them no more. A long black cloud is coming down all around me. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. Yeah.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Don't you know I'm knocking out?
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Eccoli.
Thank you, Mr. Moon Monday.
Yes, thank you very much.
Hang on. What do we do next, boys? We're going to play straight through.
All right.
40 more minutes. How about that black magic thing?
Now for something completely different. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Yes, I got a black magic woman. Got me so blind I can't see. That she's a black magic woman. She tried to make a devil out of me. Turn your back on me, baby. Turn your back on me, baby. Yes, don't turn your back on me, baby. Stop messing around with your tricks. Don't turn your back on me, baby. You just might pick up my magic sticks. Got your spell on me, baby. Got your spell on me, baby. Yes, you got your spell on me, baby. Turning my heart into stone. I need you so bad, magic woman, I can't leave you alone. Got a black magic woman. Got a black magic woman. Yes, I got a black magic woman. Turning my heart into stone. But she's a black magic woman. Good at baby, baby, home.
and a host of characters.
And a host of characters. Mr. Muskrat rings on pedal steel.
A whole host of them.
Now for something completely different.
Leafing, blarfling, blooming. Something like that. Here we go.
And now the Swedish Chef. This is a set list while you wait.
And we actually have one.
We had one that blew away.
We had one in 1980. Okay, well, what we got to do is Ray Turner and Jill Turner still here? Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't matter. They'll catch it on the rewind.
Shit, looks like it's just us.
I guess so. Us and our Gatorade.
Did everybody take the barbecue and leave?
Once again, thank you folks for coming out here and tasting my great barbecue. I told them they didn't give me enough tickets because I wanted to vote for everybody out there.
There's some good ones. They were all excellent. It's just hard to pick them from.
I tried to find a bad one and I couldn't. So I'll think about going back around again. They're all gone.
Here's a song by the guys who made it popular.
Copy us a lot.
Yeah, it's Vince Gill's new band.
3, 3, 4. There are stars in the southern sky, southward as you go. There is moonlight and moss in the trees down the seven bridges road. I have loved you like a baby, like some lonesome child. And I have loved you in a tame way. I have loved you wild.
Sometimes there's a part of me has to turn from here and go, running like a child from these warm stars
Down the seven bridges road. There are stars in the southern sky, and if ever you decide you should go, there is a taste of time, sweet and honey, down the seven bridges road.
Thank you.
Let me get this thing here going.
Let me get this thing in tune first. Not too because I care.
These things don't carry well in your pocket. They warm up and stick to the paper.
What's that?
These cough drops. I just eat it paper and all. You gotta have a little fight.
For all of you who don't know, we're out in the cold from Elizabeth City, Kitty Hawk,
Who lives in Kitty Hawk?
Hertford, and but you live in,
I live in Kildover Hills.
you killed over hills,
Yeah, I'm further south than Kitty Hawk.
something like that.
I winter in Kildover Hills and I summer in Duck.
I live in Nixonton.
Hey.
One, two, three. Down the road, down the road, got a little pretty girl down the road, down the road, down the road, got a little pretty girl down the road.
When I'm running down this mountain pass at midnight, them truckers, they'll flash their lights at me. This highway ain't the very best companion, 'cause you know that's more a place I'd rather be. Now the moon on down the snow, it sets me thinking about the way your smile shines upon your face. And I know this ain't the last beer I'll be drinking before I reach my final resting place. Well, I
Wish that I was in here on this evening, dreaming of the sweet love we just made. But I'm running down this mountain pass at midnight, wishing I was in your arms again.
pushing hard against this mountain. I've never reached the Archuleta line. Another hour and I'll be with my darling, dry the lonesome tears that she's been crying. Well, I
Wish that I was in here on this evening, dreaming of the sweet love we just made. But I'm running down this mountain pass at midnight, wishing I was in your arms again.
running down this mountain pass at midnight. Them truckers, they'll flash their lights at me. This highway ain't the very best companion, 'cause I know there's somewhere else I'd rather be. Well, I
Wish that I was in here on this evening, dreaming of the sweet love we just made. But I'm running down this mountain pass at midnight, wishing I was in your arms again.
well, I'm
Running down this mountain pass at midnight, wishing I was in your arms again.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. Got another song we'd like to do for a special friend who doesn't happen to be with us here anymore. Written by one of his best friends.
His boss man for a while.
Yeah, his boss man for a while.
It's written by Vince Gill.
Is that you, Big Boys Martin?
Martin Big Boy Parker. That wasn't what he called himself, but that's about clean as I can make it.
I know your life on earth was trouble, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger soldier to the rain. Go rest high on the mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. Go rest high on the mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven shouting, love for the Father and the Son. Love for the Father and the Son. Love for the Father and the Son.
All right, we got to pick this thing up a little bit, folks. Y'all squalling out there. We don't want to do that. No, no, no. Every time it rains, if I'm going to blow it out, let's blow it out on this one.
Every time it rains, Lord, I run to the window.
All I do is wring my hands and moan. I listen to that thunder roar, Lord, can't you hear that wind blow? I tell my baby now why you been gone so long.
Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long, so long. Wolf scratching at my door, oh Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
Take a early leg and leave. say I'm a fool to pine for you, Lord, what do they know? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? So long, so long. Wolf scratching at my door, oh Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
Tell 'em, Rat. Ain't nothing I wanna do, Lord, so I guess I could get stoned. Let the past paint pictures in my head. Kill a bit the thunderbird. Try to write a sad, sad song. Tell my baby now why you been gone so long.
Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? So long,
So long.
so long. Was scratching at my door, oh Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
All right, Edgar and Rat, y'all fight it out.
Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? You been gone so long now. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? So long. Road scratching at my door, and oh Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Road scratching at my door, and oh Lord, I can hear that lonesome wind blow. Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long? Tell me, baby, now why you been gone so long?
Thank you very much. Okay, let's do some Beethoven.
We'll do some classical Beethoven.
Yeah, sounds better in the original German. Show you class.
Oh,
Check 1, 2.
Ain't red, they ain't you.
his mic quit.
Mike is dead. Somebody's cut him off. Cut him off.
This one is his. A little bit of technical difficulty here, but got two neat mics.
Okay, we're there.
Oh, now it came back. No, T square is off, and I'm ringing. He's ringing. And there we are. Now we're back. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! All right, I ain't ringing anymore. This is a sing-along, folks.
Freude, schöne Gitterfunken, Tokeras Bellissimo. Wir betreiten, wir ertrunken, himmlische dein Heiligtum. Deinen Zauber binden wieder, was du Mordes drin getan. Alle Menschen werden Bruder, wo dein sanfter Flug war. Okay, everybody sing with me. Here we go. Freude, schöne Gitterfunken, Tokeras Elysium. Wir betreiten, wir ertrunken, himmlische dein Heiligtum. Deine Zauber binden wieder, was Dämonen getan. Alle Menschen werden Bruder, wo dein sanfter Flug war, wo dein sanfter Flug war. Gonna prick, prick, gonna ride, gonna prick, prick, have a little fun. Gonna prick, prick, gonna whirl, gonna prick, prick, see my girl.
Wait till they're playing now, Toby.
Okay. Trick ending on that one.
Are we done? Let's see.
I guess y'all didn't know it, but Rat rode up with me, and he got religion on the way up here. I had no idea that him and the Lord were that tight. And he said, Red, I had a dream last night. I said, what? He said, yep. The Lord come to me in a dream, and he said, Rat. He said, yes, Lord. He said, I'm going to grant you one wish, anything in the world you want, you got it. He said, well, Lord, I've been thinking, and I want a vacation, and I want to go to Hawaii, but I'm scared of boats, and I'm scared of flying. Will you build me a bridge? He said, Rat, do you know how much trouble it's going to be to build across the ocean from California, slam to the Hawaiian Islands, but how about giving me another wish? Give me one more shot at it, because that one's a little bit tough. He said, okay, Lord. He said, I've been divorced 4 times. If you can just tell me how a woman works, her mind, her brain, you know, what tells me what to do. He said, Rat, do you want a 2-lane or 4-lane bridge?
You never know what you're going to get when you get a banjo player microphone.
You got that roll. We got 2 more
Two more
songs
songs.
here, folks, so don't y'all leave right yet.
Yeah, we got 2 more songs. We have to go. We got a double.
Grab your dance partners.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. Turn the world on to the good thing he's found. If she's bad, he can't see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend if he put her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. He'd give up all his comforts, sleep out in the rain, if she said that's the way it ought to be. Well, this man loves you, woman. I'd give you everything I can. Trying to hold on to your high-class love. Oh, baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman down deep in his soul, she can cause him such misery. If she's played him for a fool, oh Lord, he's the very last to know. Loving eyes can never see. Well, this man loves you, woman. I'd give you everything I have. Trying to hold on to your high-class love. Oh, baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman down deep in his soul, she can cause him such misery. If she's played him for a fool, oh, he's the very last to know. Loving eyes can never see. When a man loves a woman, he can never do her no harm. He can never hold another girl. Yes, when a man loves a woman, I know just exactly how he feels. 'Cause baby, 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 you're my home.
Mr. Kent Lucy.
Yes, thank you.
Whoa.
Thank y'all for coming. We got one more song for you here that we always obliged to
We're going to
play.
ride this mule till he dies right here, folks.
That's right.
We've had a good time here, and thank y'all for all being here, and everybody that's out there behind that camera.
That's right.
Thank you. Thank you
And
for
our
listening
sound
to
guys here, Scott and Barrett both, took 2 guys to make us sound good. So we appreciate it a whole lot. Everybody out there in computer land, hello to you guys too. You missed a good time out here. Hey, we're available next year too.
I'll come
I
to
mean,
the Avalon Pier tonight.
we play for funerals, wedding, bar mitzvahs. It don't matter to me. Y'all got the money, we'll play it. So,
Store opening.
All about them.
Closing.
Well, I wish that I was on a rocket top down in the Tennessee hills. Ain't no smog or smoke on a rocket top, don't pay a telephone bill. Well, now corn don't grow at all on a rocket top, dirt's too rocket by far. And that's why all the folks on rocket top bring their corn from a jar. Rocket top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocket Top, Rocket Top, Tennessee. Rocket Top, Tennessee. On pedal, Mr. Muskrat Reams. On banjo, Mr. Red Swain. Well, now once I climbed a hill on a rocket top, I'm looking for a moonshine still. Strangers never come down from a rocket top, folks say they never will. Rocket top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocket Top, Rocket Top, Tennessee. Rocket Top, Tennessee. On mandolin and guitar, Mr. Edgar Lee Lane. On lead guitar and vocals, Mr. Tommy Hartley. On bass and guitar, Mr. Clarence Moon Munden. On vocals and guitar, Mr. Dickie Sanders. On drums, Mr. Toby Tate.
And on tremendous vocals, Mr. Kent Luke, folks.
Well, now I've had years of cramped up city life, wrapped like a duck in a bin. And all I know that it's a pity life can't be simple again. Now once I had a girl on a rocket top, half bear, the other half cat. Wild as a mink, but sweet as soda pop, I still dream about that. Rocket top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocket Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Crank it up, boys. Rocky Top, Tennessee. You can do it. Rocky Top, Tennessee. We got one last thing to say to you.
We had a great time out here today, folks. Hope you did. Yep. And like Kent says, we got one more thing to say to you.
Sorry.
Well,
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
M-I-C. See you real soon. K-E-Y. Why? Because we love you. Every single one of you. M-O-U-S-E. Thank you.
drive safe, be safe. Don't let the bug get you.
That's all. Thank you.
Today, every vacationer is looking for that unique experience. A place that gives them adventure, a feeling of history, a wild ride, an escape from the everyday, or just a place to relax. If this is what you and your family are looking for, then look no further. This is Simply Corolla. Hi everyone, I'm Crystal Harper and welcome to Simply Corolla. Over the next 30 minutes, I'm going to take you to one of the most wild, historic, and relaxing places along the East Coast. It's the quaint seaside village known as Corolla. Here in this peaceful retreat in the northeasternmost part of North Carolina, you'll find things like the state horse, a lighthouse that still lights the way, water activities, and the most spacious and secluded beaches of the Outer Banks. It's a vacation destination that needs to be on your bucket list, and you may even want to turn it into a family tradition. Over 400 years ago, Spanish explorers brought their livestock to the beaches of the northern Outer Banks, and for various reasons, the horses were left behind. Now, ever since then, the horses have been roaming the beaches and the sand dunes like you see behind me. Because of their uniqueness, they have been recognized by the state of North Carolina as the official state horse. These wild Spanish Mustangs are a must-see experience when you visit this part of the world, and there are several ways to see them. Here you'll have the unique opportunity to gaze upon these majestic creatures in their natural habitat. There's a few ways to see these legendary horses. You can book a tour with one of several local guides, or if you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, you can drive onto the beach yourself just north of Corolla. And if you're staying in the area known as Carova, you can also walk the beach and encounter these horses on foot. Keeping them wild and free is why generations of visitors have enjoyed watching them graze, play, and gallop across this magnificent land by sea.
Educating people is a huge part of what we do here. It ensures the life and health of the herd and understanding that it is a fragile ecosystem that we're involved with. And we have a lot of tourists that come down here just for that purpose, and maybe not take a tour with us, but they'll come in just to get educated on where to go, where to drive, how to see them. And we try and educate people that walk in and just let them know to stay away from the horses. They're not domestic. They can hurt you. They can and will bite you or kick you if you get too close. Going out with us makes a big difference. We know where they hide, and I say us in the industry, the tours in general, but we know where they are. We know where to go. When you come up as a tourist, you just think there's beach. You don't realize that you can go behind the dunes, through the neighborhoods, over the hills to grandma's house, the whole 9 yards. So it makes a big difference for them seeing. And we hear it all the time. They come back in. We just rode around for an hour and didn't see anything. So they'll come back in and actually do a tour with me. And what's really funny is people will call me from the four-wheel drive down here and take a wild horse tour, even though they're staying up there. And I think the thing that most people don't realize is this is much more than just a horse tour. It is a historical tour. There's ecology involved. We are part of people's family memories forever. And when I started this business, I never thought people would come back and do it more than one time. And year after year after year, we have families coming in and say, oh yeah, we've been doing this for 10 years now. It's part of our family's vacation. And that to me is pretty amazing to be able to touch people's lives forever.
We had the greatest day today that I've ever had visiting down in this area. I have 4 of my college roommates here, and we went on the wild horse tour. And I've been on it before and not seen horses, but today was a record-breaking day to see it. Beautiful waves, gorgeous people, laughing, having fun. It was the best tour of the horses I've ever done in 4 trips here. And I would recommend doing it with the tour because you get a different perspective, you get additional history for the area and all, and it was just delightful to be able to enjoy such a beautiful day and have the tour and share it with my roommates from college. We've been friends 52 years. They're from Mississippi, Alabama, everywhere, and this so far is their greatest trip to see me in North Carolina.
The Corolla wild horses reside just north of historic Corolla on 7,000 acres of unspoiled coastal terrain. Over 50,000 people come to see these wild horses every single week throughout the summer months. But a couple things you should keep in mind. You do have to stay 50 feet away from them. Also, you can't pet them or feed them. We want to make sure we can enjoy these horses for the next 400 years. So full of adventure. Here you can climb 220 steps of a 145-year-old lighthouse that still, to this day, warns ships of the northern Outer Banks. The section of the Atlantic Ocean just off the Outer Banks was once so dangerous for ships that it was nicknamed the Graveyard of the Atlantic. The great towering beacons along North Carolina's barrier islands were built to help sailors safely navigate these perilous waters. In North Carolina, there are 7 coastal lighthouses that dot the shoreline from the Outer Banks to the Brunswick Islands, but the very first to be encountered from the north is the Currituck Beach Lighthouse. The Currituck Beach Lighthouse has a lot of distinguishing features, including the unpainted exposed red brick, as well as having the largest of 7 Fresnel lens sizes. A Fresnel lens is a type of composite compact lens originally developed by a French physicist for lighthouses. It has been called the invention that saved 1 million ships.
The purpose of this lighthouse, even today, is to be an aid to navigation. We are open to the public also, and have been since 1990. And if you think about it, by 1875, it had not been but a few decades since Benz had invented the car, right? We had just gotten cross-continental trains. Nobody's got an airplane for decades longer, right? You need your horses and you need your ships if you want to get stuff places. And if you want to get stuff places in what you hope is going to be a very big country, you better be able to do it all night long. It wasn't until 20 years after the lighthouse is illuminated that Corolla gets named. But at that point, if you think about it, that's before the Wright brothers put us on the map. So if you are on the Outer Banks at the time, you are living a subsistence life, right? You either are lucky enough to have a federal job at some point, the post office, the lighthouses, you're farming or you're fishing, right? That's what you're doing. So this is an incredibly different place now than it was 144 years ago. I attribute that to the Wright brothers and the Wright brothers Memorial coming and infrastructure coming in and dunes being built, and you build dunes and then you have trees grow up all around your site where people say, did you move this lighthouse? And we say no, but it was built on the beach and now it looks like it's in the middle of a maritime forest. We're the last of the tall brick North Carolina lighthouses to be built. And in fact, that's why we're unpainted, right? Because Hatteras has black and white stripes. This way, Body has black and white stripes. This way, Cape Lookout has the diamonds. Today, apart from continuing to have its first order Fresnel lens at the top, which continues to be an active aid to navigation, is open to the public. We're open from the middle of March all the way through the beginning of December. And every single day except for Thanksgiving, anybody who's interested can come climb this lighthouse. We have 220 steps to the top, which sounds like a lot, but we have 9 landings on the way where you can catch your breath or stand in front of a fan or look out the window or read any of our, what we consider museum quality displays. It takes maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, but if you wanted it to take 45, you could read everything we have and spend as much time at the top as you'd like to. We don't time people's visits, so people come down when they're ready for a sticker.
Climbing those 220 steps is worth the effort. I mean, look at these views up here. It is absolutely incredible and just breathtaking. It's something that the whole family can enjoy.
As soon as you walk out, you see the Atlantic Ocean on your right and north up into Virginia, where the wild horses are on our side of the fence. When you look south, you can see the Whalehead Club on the sound side. You see the Outer Banks Center for Wildlife Education. There are a couple piers going out there. Some are private, but open to the public. Some are publicly owned and accessible. You can see all the way into the village, so you can see the chapel from the top. So I've been here for 15 years because it is a great place to be. I think one of the coolest things is you can see just how narrow the Outer Banks are from the top, and the fact that we built a very tall, immobile building on that very narrow strip of land with no bedrock underneath is another sort of engineering feat that is like another part that other people enjoy.
Coming up next, there are only a few places left on the East Coast where you can actually drive on the beach all year long. And the best location for this, right here in Corolla.
This isn't the everyday. This is an escape. An escape to somewhere wild. This is where roads end and adventures begin. Here, you put down the heaviness of life and dream, play, reflect, and spend time with the ones that matter most. Around every corner is a retreat where you can taste everything, fresh and local. This water paradise has preserved its past, and Southern charm lives on. Here, you can discover something rare, something unique, extraordinary, and wild. Find yourself again at CorollaNC.com.
So far we've seen wild horses, a lighthouse, and there is so much more to see. But what Corolla is really known for is their pristine beaches, and the best way to see them is to keep driving on Highway 12 until the road ends and the adventure begins. Overlooking the vast expanse that is the Atlantic Ocean, you'll find Corolla's beaches. More than 20 miles of unspoiled remote seascapes where you can enjoy all of your favorite beach vacation pastimes, including frolicking with your kids in the surf, shelling, surf fishing, taking a walk, or just simply relaxing in the sun with a good book. The beaches here are perfect. They're uncrowded, especially from September to May, and they are full of wildlife. You can see all sorts of migrating birds, crabs, even sea turtles that hatch their babies right here on the shore. The waves aren't too rough, but they're big enough to catch. There are even some locations where you can walk forever before seeing the next vacationer. You literally can make this beach yours. Not only are the beaches here beautiful, but they also offer some adventure. On the northernmost part of Kerala and the area of Kurova, there's a beach where 12 miles of driving is allowed, assuming you have a four-wheel drive vehicle that can handle this rugged terrain. Here, people can spend the day cruising, looking out the ocean to your east and the dunes to your west. You can also find wild horses, and if you want to make a day of it, just park your vehicle and enjoy all the beach activities you would like. Keep in mind to check all local laws and rules before driving these beaches. Local law enforcement takes the safety of vacationers playing on these beaches and the safety of wild horses very seriously. Drive with caution. As you can see, the beaches here are amazing, and they really just give off a different vibe here in Kerala. Kerala offers all kinds of amenities for vacationing on the beach, but by far the most popular are the vacation beach house rentals, much like the one you see behind me. For example, there is no skyline of hotels or the bustle that you see in other beach destinations. Here in Kerala, there are over 3,000 rental houses, 2 hotels, and an inn for you and your family to take advantage of. Whether you need a romantic getaway for 2 or a family reunion for generations, there's something to accommodate your needs.
We make a tradition here because we have something to offer that you cannot find in other beach locations. I have seen everything from Nantucket to Key West, and this is unique. It is family oriented. The cost per person can be as low as $20 a night, and it has the draw that everybody's looking for. No matter where you stay on the Outer Banks, they're all here basically for the same reason. It's that big pond out here to the east.
There are some really amazing vacation home options that are sure to make your family vacation here in Kerala epic.
We have many houses available in the Outer Banks that will fit everyone's needs. We have homes that are 2 bedrooms. We have homes that are 18 bedrooms. We have prices that go from high seas at $1,500, oh my, to well over $30,000. So if you want it, we've got it for you. Kerala is one of the East Coast's most family-friendly destinations. We have the opportunity to have an extended amount of family together in one dwelling. It makes the price so affordable, and it's just a wonderful place with a lot of history. We've had generations going back to the 50s that have been vacationing on the Outer Banks, and it has just been passed down generationally that the Outer Banks is a place that people enjoy spending time with family. When renting a home in Kerala for your summer vacation, you can compare that to Thanksgiving dinner, to Christmas morning. This is something that happens only once a year. So this vacation near the ocean, which just calms everyone's soul, is a wonderful experience that people have put in their memories forever.
The beach house vacation rentals give you so much freedom to enjoy the company of family and friends. The houses are equipped with spacious kitchens and modern appliances, as well as entertainment systems and other amenities. Many of them have swimming pools and even hot tubs. Nearby stores have everything you need for that family feast, including local produce and an abundance of fresh local seafood. Whether you choose a house, an inn, or a hotel, courteous staff members are waiting to help create a vacation to remember. Are you ready to take a step back in time? Just imagine North Carolina in the 1920s. We're going to take you to a place that is timeless when Simply Kerala returns. Welcome back to Simply Corolla. What do the 1920s, duck hunting, this 21,000 square foot mansion, and Art Nouveau all have in common? We're gonna tell you.
Whalehead was built by a wealthy couple from the Northeast, from Philadelphia, Mr. and Mrs. Edward Collins Knight Jr. Corolla had an incredible reputation for the amount of wildfowl that was here. I guess during the Civil War, a number of Northern soldiers were down here and saw how many birds were here and the incredible hunting opportunities, and word spread. So like in restaurants up in like New York and Philadelphia, so some of the things on the menus were Currituck duck. So it really got an incredible reputation for the hunting opportunities here. Well, Whalehead was started to be built in 1922, and it took 3 years for it to be finished. So 1925 was basically when they moved in. The house is very elaborate. The building was incredibly an extensive build. They didn't stint on anything. They have copper roofs, cork floors, Tiffany throughout the house. Almost 100 years it has been standing.
Whalehead is one of the finest examples of historic Art Nouveau in the entire United States. It's beautiful inside and has been restored to its original colors with a great number of its original furnishings. We've preserved it because it's a large part of Currituck County history.
Art Nouveau looked to nature for its inspiration, and you can really see that in the house with carved leaves on the furniture. Our dining room, it's all got a theme of the water lilies. The water lilies are carved on the walls, into the furniture, into the Tiffany sconces. So just an incredibly beautiful. Mrs. Knight had a Steinway that was brought here. It was a custom-made Steinway for her, and it still is played, and it's beautiful, and that's one of the highlights in the house that you can see when you come into the library.
The story this house tells is truly historic and one that still holds true today during hunting season on the Currituck mainland. Corolla, surrounded by water to the east and the west, is quite unique. Here in the historic Corolla Park, you are just a stone's throw to the ocean on the east and to the west in the Currituck Sound. The park itself has a water basin that is great for fishing and crabbing with family, and also plays host to several events that include wine tasting, art festivals, and of course, the Outer Banks' biggest 4th of July fireworks show. Not only is it a park, but it also houses a wildlife education facility, the Currituck Beach Lighthouse, a future maritime museum, as well as the 1920s Art Nouveau mansion by the sea, known as Whalehead. This area's hunting and fishing heritage can be found in the cuisine of its local restaurants. Here in Corolla, there is so much great food, and today you're going to get an inside look at one of those recipes.
My name is Connor Hodge. I'm the executive chef here at Upside Restaurant in Corolla, North Carolina, and today I'll be showing you our take on a southern boil. So unlike typical boils, the boil we will be making today will serve one person, and it pairs nicely with seasonal white wines that we have available in the spring, summer, and the fall. So to make the southern boil, you have stone ground grits here, Old Bay seasoning, heavy cream, marinated shrimp, house-made chorizo. Our seasonal whitefish today is going to be a halibut. We have blanched fingerling potatoes, flame-roasted sweet corn, house-pickled jalapenos, a little bit of parsley, and a French baguette. So our southern boil is different in the sense that we don't boil our seafood, and we use grits as the base to pull everything together, and then we finish it off with a cream and Old Bay mixture. To start off the southern boil, you're gonna boil 4 cups of water to 1 cup of grits with a little bit of salt, lemon juice, and bay leaves. After your grits have reached the desired thickness, you are gonna wanna cut the fingerling potatoes long ways and fry them for about 2 minutes. While those are frying, you're gonna season the halibut with salt and pepper and grill that at the same time as your marinated shrimp. And when your shrimp is almost done, you can grill your chorizo, which is already cooked, so it won't take very long. And in a saute pan, you're gonna take 2 cups of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of Old Bay, and reduce that down by about half. As soon as it's reduced by half, you can add your corn, and then you spoon the grits onto a plate, and then add all your proteins, your potatoes, and then the finished cream. And then you're gonna take about a 2-inch piece of the baguette, finish it off with pickled jalapenos and parsley.
Thanks, Connor. So now that we've had our dinner, it is time for dessert. Now we're going to show you a local version of key lime pie. This is something you can do on your own, or you can come out and get some from Mike Diana's restaurant in the heart of Corolla Shopping District.
Hi, my name is Megan Pauls. I am the chef and owner here at Mike Diana's Grill Room, located in Corolla, North Carolina. And today I'm going to make our North Carolina style key lime pie. Most people come here in the summer, so it's nice and light. It's a cool dessert, and it's North Carolina style. It doesn't have, a lot of them have that big meringue topping on top, or they use a different key lime juice that's bright green. This is, just our way of doing it, and it's a good summertime dessert. So what you need for the key lime pie is graham cracker pie shell crust, 12 ounces of softened cream cheese. You'll use 3/4 of a cup of sour cream, 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk. You'll use the zest of 2 limes, a cup of key lime juice, and a cup of heavy whipping cream. First thing you're gonna wanna do is cook your pie shell crust, 350-degree oven for about 5 minutes. Then you will take your softened cream cheese and you'll put that in the Robocoo or food processor that you may have, and you'll whip that up. After that's whipped, you'll add your sour cream, sweetened condensed milk, and your lime zest, and then you'll whip that all together in the Robocoo. And then while the Robocoo is still going, slowly add 1 cup of key lime juice and then 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And then you will take that mixture, scrape the sides, whip it one more time, and then you'll pour it into the pie shells and let it set in the refrigerator. Best if overnight, but 2 hours it should set up. When you emulsify the key lime juice and the heavy whipping cream, that helps to make it thick. It is good on its own. It's also good I like it with a little strawberry sauce sometime, or just simple fresh whipped cream right on top.
So now that we've had dinner and dessert, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to go shopping. No vacation is complete without that perfect souvenir. Corolla's shopkeepers are ready to help you find it. Whether it's local handcrafted gifts or high-quality beach apparel, you're bound to have a satisfying shopping experience. There are all sorts of eclectic shops here in Corolla. Everything from fine art to jewelry. You can even find furniture for your home. Every great beach destination has some action and adventure to explore, and that's what we're gonna do next when Simply Corolla returns.
This isn't the everyday. This is an escape. An escape to somewhere wild. This is where roads end and adventures begin. Here, you put down the heaviness of life and dream, play, reflect, and spend time with the ones that matter most. Around every corner is a retreat where you can taste everything. fresh and local. This water paradise has preserved its past, and Southern charm lives on. Here, you can discover something rare, something unique, extraordinary, and wild. Find yourself again at CorollaNC.com.
Welcome back to Simply Corolla. Thrill seekers, this one's for you. Corolla has some of the best water sports and water activities available, from kayaking to jet skiing, even riding the tubes at the local water park. Whether on a stand-up paddleboard or in a kayak, you can explore the Sound. Go alone or hire a tour guide to take you through the canals of this water paradise. You're likely to see wildlife no matter where the water ends up taking you. If you love a good adrenaline rush, you have to check out H2OBX Water Park. This spectacular water park on the mainland, not too far from the bridge to the Outer Banks, has rides and slides such as Queen Anne's Revenge, Wild Horse Run, and the 5-story Riptide, which offers spectacular ocean-to-sound views, as well as exhilarating experiences. With more than 30 attractions, you're sure to find one that's just your speed. If water sports aren't quite your thing, how about seeing Corolla from new heights? Corolla Adventure Park is a giant jungle gym in the sky, offering a fun challenge for the entire family. Climbers of all skill levels can explore their limits on 66 different obstacles and 8 zip lines. The course ranges from 12 feet to 50 feet high, and the circuits vary from beginners like me to ninja warriors. The newest addition to the Corolla Adventure Park involves channeling your inner lumberjack and throwing axes at a wooden target. Need to see a place from even higher heights? How about tandem hang gliding? Hang gliding, yeah, I know it sounds a little scary, but the folks at Kitty Hawk Kites make you feel safe, secure, and they keep things fun. Whether being shown the ropes at the adventure park or going to new heights, a new experience is waiting. Woo! There are so many options here for the whole family. For the adventurous who want to take flight and paddle their way through the waters, to the history buffs who want to go back in time, or to those who really just don't want to do anything at all. No matter what you do, 2 things are certain when visiting this location. Things tend to slow down a little bit, and you'll enjoy your time here. Thank you for visiting Corolla with me, and when booking your next trip, please consider this beautiful escape on the Outer Banks. Thanks for joining us. I'm Crystal Harper, and this is Simply Corolla.